Welcome to WCrypto.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to WCrypto. Let's break down Bitcoin's performance over the last 24 hours in detail. We've seen some interesting moves in the market. Bitcoin deviated from my orange LARP line, a level I had marked as a potential candle path based on the targets of the heat map. And yet, we didn't revisit the 96.5K region. Instead, Bitcoin is showing resilience, slowly climbing within the channel formed by two critical horizontal levels, 99.6K and 101.5K. While the price action looks like it's stabilizing, it's not quite explosive yet, which leaves room for speculation on what's coming next. Zooming into the 45-minute time frame, the money flow is still in the red. For those unfamiliar, this suggests that the overall momentum isn't entirely bullish yet. When money flow remains negative, it typically indicates that the market participants are not aggressively buying, and selling pressure could still dominate short-term price action. It's something we need to monitor closely. Today, I also took a look at the MACD indicator. The price movement of today from 99.2 thousand to almost 102 thousand. Looks particularly weak on the MACD when viewed through this lens. The MACD is coiling around the zero level, a situation that, in simple terms, indicates indecision in the market. This isn't a strong, definitive uptrend. Instead, it's more like consolidation with no clear momentum. If you're familiar with this indicator, you know that when the MACD crosses strongly above or below the zero line, it usually signals a shift in momentum. But here, the lack of a clean breakout tells us that this is more of a pause than a push. Adding to this, the point of control on the VRVP, a tool that highlights price levels with the highest trading activity, is sitting around 97.6K. This aligns with some key levels we see in the heat map, particularly the long liquidation zones. Heat maps, for those unfamiliar, show areas where traders have placed large orders, either to take profit or to cover positions. The current map suggests that market makers might first push down to liquidate longs around 97.6 thousand before making a move higher. It's a pattern we've seen play out time and time again in crypto markets. Here's where things get interesting. To gain a fresh perspective, I inverted the chart. For those who don't know, chart inversion flips the price action. This psychological trick forces your brain to view the chart in a completely different way, often revealing patterns or trends you might overlook. When I inverted the chart, it became obvious to me that Bitcoin needs to move lower. But remember, on an inverted chart, lower actually means higher in real terms. This perspective shift supports the idea that we could see Bitcoin testing $103.1 thousand and potentially higher levels soon. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? On the ETF front, yesterday was an absolutely massive day for Bitcoin ETFs. Total inflows reached $596.6 million, an impressive figure by any standard. Leading the charge was BlackRock's IBIT ETF, which alone saw $430 million in inflows. Strong ETF inflows typically signal growing institutional interest and confidence in Bitcoin as an asset. While this doesn't always correlate directly with price action, it's a bullish signal for the mid to long term. However, it's worth noting that we didn't see similar activity across all ETFs, so it's something to keep an eye on as the week progresses. Taking all this into account, Bitcoin's current situation is complex. On one hand, the 45-minute time frame suggests weakness, with negative money flow and a coiling MACD. On the other hand, the daily and higher time frames give us reasons for optimism. The inverted chart and heat map analysis point to potential moves higher after a possible shakeout of long positions. Join the Discord to stay connected with our community. And if you found value in this analysis, make sure to like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And see you in the next one.